Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be featuring the Paolo Emilio, otherwise known as the Yellow Emilio, that you can buy in the premium store for 750,000 global XP. Now this is definitely not a destroyer that typically does what you would expect of a destroyer, but it is definitely good at what it does, which is YOLOing enemy battleships. This game was a very fast one. By my recording, it was about 7 minutes, maybe 6 minutes, but it was definitely quick. So, naturally, in a destroyer, I'm just pushing in. I'm able to find their Z-35, and instead of continuously pushing towards him with his 5-kilometer sonar, I decide to turn away, especially since he's smoking up. And while turning away, I notice that there's a Fuso and a Colorado somewhat sitting very nearby and not paying attention to where I am. And this is going to turn into one of the best opportunities for this ship. Two battleships that are sailing towards you and not paying attention. I use the exhaust smoke generator. This smoke differs from the standard smoke that other destroyers from other nations have, in that you can be moving at full speed and the smoke will keep you concealed. So I'm just trying to close the distance with these two battleships and also put myself in between them, since there are torpedoes on both sides of this destroyer that deal about 23,000 damage per torpedo. So I know that I have more than enough damage from these torpedoes to simply dev strike these battleships and kill off two while not trading much of my own HP, since they were not expecting it. I'm able to dev strike the Fuso, and I'm able to dev strike the Colorado. Unfortunately, I wasn't expecting the Colorado to survive 4 of my YOLO torps, and I'm unable to kill him fast enough to get a double strike. And you can see there that I quickly recorded the clip, because I made it into a short a couple days ago from when I'm actually recording this commentary. Unfortunately, when capturing the clip, I didn't realize that the menu would also be captured when trying to record the clip. So I think in the future I will probably just edit the entire video so these full-length clips don't have the menu of the Xbox popping up while I'm trying to record clips, even though it's much easier than actually cutting a full-length clip down and having to save it. But for content, I'll probably just have to do it. We end up finding their Z-35 again, and in this destroyer, you should not be afraid to take a gunfight with any destroyer, simply because you have 27,000 hit points, and the fact that along your hull there is a, I believe, 60mm plate that can shatter destroyer HE, somewhat like a Khabarovsk. However, the main gun reload on this ship is very slow, but I also get help from a teammate in killing the Z-35, and we are able to kill him off and survive. And at this point it is a 8 versus 5, and we are absolutely crushing the enemy team. This Gneisenau is in a very close range to one of our div mates in a Veneto, and he is putting himself in between an Iowa and the Gneisenau. So naturally, I just need to get close enough to the Gneisenau to torpedo him, and since he's on relatively low HP, I don't need to land that many torpedoes to kill him off, especially with how much damage each torpedo does. I do get spotted by the Gneisenau, but this ship is very fast, and I'm able to keep sailing away, and I land 2 torpedoes and kill off their Gneisenau. At this point, the enemy team is at 12 points, so any ship that dies soon will probably end the game unless they can kill one of our teammates or survive long enough to get enough points from having 1 cap. The Iowa starts making a game return and turns full broadside right in front of our Veneto, and he loses all of his HP in doing so. At this point, I have little to no faith that the enemy team will save their points and actually extend the game, which is unfortunate because I have 4 kills and I need one more for a Kraken. At this point, the only hope for the Kraken is to get the last shot on this Iowa, but simply put, that it's just not going to happen. And the Iowa goes down, and the game ends. Based on the time that was still left on the clock, this game only lasted for 5 minutes and 45 seconds, which you tend to see more and more, just games being one-sided and games ending very quickly, which is unfortunate. But that's pretty much what this ship does. You just simply sail around, use your exhaust smoke and YOLO battleships, and that's pretty much it for this video. It's just a quick game in the YOLO Emilio. I hope you guys enjoyed. Do leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below for any ships you want to see in the future. But until next time, aloha.